Welcome back, everyone, to NASCAR Victory Lane, fueled by Sunoco, here at the Phoenix International Raceway, where Ryan Newman has made a triumphant return to Victory Lane. Now, Ryan, when you are used to winning races like you did for a while, you're kicking everybody's butt. A 77 race absence for Victory Lane had to have seemed like eternity.
Yes, it did, and it is such a long time. And we had been close multiple times, both with Penske Racing and here at Stewart-Haas. But man, it's a great feeling tonight. I'm glad of all times that they extended a race to 63 laps because it took me till then to get to the lead.
Ryan, on the restart, Jeff Gordon's he picked the outside lane. Did you say to yourself, "I'm going to do what it takes. I'll use him up if I have to"? What was going through your mind on this restart right here?
Well, I felt like I was better off not using him up because those guys are going to be breathing down my back, and it wasn't going to take a whole lot for somebody to sneak underneath me if I ran him up. Similar to what the restart was there at Martinsville. So it was a great run for our Tornadoes Chevrolet, and I got to thank Tony Gibson and Tony Stewart and Gene Haas for the opportunity. And man, those last laps, I looked up, I seen the white flag, I'm like, wow.
That was good.
It hadn't even registered yet. And I'm like, oh, I got one to go, and I got a little free up there in 3 and 4, but on the last lap. But I gassed it. If it was going to bounce off the wall, I was coming through.
Congratulations. We sat here and we talk about it. We talk about it in pre-race. Kenny was in the nationwide race, so he understands the racetrack. But how much did the racetrack change from the time we started the race? Now this race was 63 laps longer. How much did it change during the course of the race? Because there were times you cut through the pack like butter, and there were times that you just seemed to maintain.
It felt really like the track picked up the most grip on forward drive on the forward bite, as we call it. But that to me allowed us to free the car up so we can roll the center a little bit better, and that's where I think we made our gains personally with our team. It's all on where you start. I felt like we missed the entire race at the start of the race, and the track changed enough, picked up enough speed that I think our car traveled some more, and it made it more ideal. So it was right place, right time at the end. That's all you got to be. Yeah.
Ryan, you're a winning race car driver. You've proved it all. You've won the Daytona 500. But now, with this new team, you get to take your first trophy and put it in the showroom. What's that feel like?
It's awesome. I mean, for Gene Haas and for all these guys, some of these guys have never had a cup victory before. Tony Stewart experienced that with his group back at the All-Star race last year, and now for these guys, it's awesome for our shop, and it's really awesome for our team to have the start of the season that we had, have a good top 5 finish at Martinsville, and then 2 weeks later, after a weekend off, to take that momentum as we did and spin it into a victory. That's what we needed.
Hey, what is this Tornadoes? I mean, what kind of food is it?
Tornadoes? It's really hard to describe it. It's a
whirlwind of flavor.
It's like a tortilla crust, and they mix a bunch of different kinds of foods inside it. So you can have breakfast tornadoes with eggs and bacon and cheese in it. You can have dessert tornadoes with apples and cinnamon. You deep fry them; those are really good.
And they go good with
Coke. Go with Coke. And, they got cheese and pepper jack. I mean, they got a bunch of different flavors.
And they got their money's worth tonight.
I want to ask you one question, and because I thought one of the coolest things, you take the checkered flag, and boom, the camera goes to pit road. And it's your team and Tony's team celebrating on pit road. How big a team? How much of a team effort is this?
It's a very big effort, and Hendrick Motorsports gets credit as well. I mean, they got to thank them for all the things that they do, the support that they give our team, and for Tony Stewart and Gene Haas to give me this opportunity, it's really awesome. And those guys, they are one team, and I've always said it. This is the toughest sport in the world to have teams that are fighting for the same position and fighting against each other, but also for each other. And you have to swallow your ego so many times that it's tough for us guys to do. I mean, it is. So you got to thank everybody at Stewart-Haas Racing for giving me this opportunity.
Hey, Ryan, one of the things that Tony said when he went into ownership of a team is he said, the great owners aren't going to be around forever. Unfortunately, we can't clone Rick Hendrick or Richard Childress. Do you feel like you're part of something that really is going to be the future of NASCAR racing?
I don't know about that. I mean, that's kind of a tough question to answer. I don't know where Tony's ultimate goal and realistic, dreams are when it comes to ownership and where he wants it to grow. I don't know that. I mean, I know that there is talk, like we've always said, for more teams within Stewart-Haas, but I think that I'm extremely happy with what we've got right now, and we'll consider those things as he considers them when he lays in bed at night and can't sleep. He'll figure out what he wants to do.
Hey, Ryan, it's a tradition here on Victory Lane that we got you to sign the Sunoco flag and we give it away to a lucky fan.
Right
so I want to congratulate you on the victory. Once again, great job by Ryan Newman, the number 39 team, to win. And each week here on NASCAR Victory Lane, fueled by Sunoco, one lucky fan will receive a checkered flag autographed by the winner of the race. And this time it's Ryan Newman. Good job.
Thank you.